Toll-like receptors, also known as TLRs, are receptors that live in and on our body's immune cells. They recognize pathogens and their harmful products by exploiting and recognizing different molecular patterns than those of our own cells. Specifically, we'll be talking about TLR4. TLR4 can recognize lipopolysaccharide, which is a toxin that harmful gram-negative bacteria secrete. LPS causes shock when released, meaning it can collapse our respiratory and circulatory systems. Two examples of bacteria that contain LPS are E. coli and Salmonella. Looking at this diagram, you can see an immune cell with the TLR4 receptor on its surface and an E. coli bacteria with LPS toxin being released. The immune cell then realizes that LPS has been released and releases cytokines, which are signaling proteins to call upon the MD2 to help. MD2, an assistant protein, comes along and binds onto the TLR4 receptor. Once bound, they make a TLR4 MD2 complex and move to bind the LPS toxin. The LPS toxin then binds onto the assistant protein. And along comes a second TLR4 receptor and make another complex that moves the LPS toxin into the immune cell in a vacuole, and other proteins, such as lysosomes, come in and work to degrade and kill the LPS toxin. Another way that this happens is LPS is released from the E. coli bacteria, and an LPS binding protein in the blood attaches and transfers it to a CD14 protein, and which in turn carries it to another innate cell and passes it on to the TLR4 receptor.